This is 90-second game reviews, here to show you how to pull apart a Wii Balance Board. I am taking mine apart because I went to use it today for the first time in about 5 months and the power didn't work. I opened the battery slot and saw that one of the batteries had corroded. There was acid residue over it. Removed them, replaced them with fresh batteries. That did not work. Replaced them again with more fresh batteries. That did not work as well. No power at all. So I am going to be removing all the screws. There are 3 in each foot of the board, 10 down the line, and 2 here we may have to remove. I've never done this before, so we're going to learn together. Okay, that appears to be the last screw. Let's see if we can get this puppy off. Just lift straight up. Let's set that aside for now. All the screws are still inside, so I don't lose them. That's a good thing, as I would lose them. You can remove this piece if you want to. It doesn't appear you need to, and I have no desire to move it since I don't think it's the problem with my system, but we'll leave it right there just in case it is. There we go. Okay, now my problem is the power switch. You can lift that straight up, and as you can see, the power button's right here, presses into it every time you click. It actually is on a hinge. That's interesting. So, I'm looking at it. I don't see any problems. It appears to be connected together correctly. Oh, that part is probably a little loose. Probably normal. While the game is loading, I'm going to screw these 2 pieces back in because we won't know if we fix the problem unless we actually put a fresh set of batteries in. There doesn't appear to be any damage to any of the circuits. Okay, I'm going to leave this part pulled out because that was where the problem started at, but it doesn't want to go out right now, so. Put our 4 batteries in correctly. Brand new, date expired 2016, so you know they're good. Select my character. Now I press the button with my hand and it actually does work. The light is on. The board is upside down right now. Maybe it needs pressure when you're on it. So I assume maybe you just click it and pushing it in, it wasn't going in hard enough. Strangely enough, that does seem to be the... Okay, it's sitting in there. Nice, and it works. Okay. I'm going to leave the power on while I put everything back together. There we go. Screw these 10 in. There's not a snap feel to it or anything. Everything's nice and secure. Put the piece back on. Alright, the board is on the ground. I am ready to test to see if we fixed it. This is the easiest one, so we'll just we'll just test it to make sure everything works properly. I have just reset the system because I want to make sure that the board does still work. We didn't do anything different. We just opened everything up, tinkered around a bit, moved things around. I was quite sure I was putting the power button on correctly with my foot. Quite sure of that. But for some reason, it wasn't registering. Let's check it again. The Nintendo is on the main screen again. Power's not on to the console, to the board. Let's check it out. Will it work? Yes, it works. We have power. Let's access the game again to make sure that our power stays on. Power stays on. So whatever we did, it worked. You saw that all we did was open the system, remove all the screws, tinker around a bit to see how everything worked, and that was all it needed. Nothing was loose before, nothing was loose after, but whatever it was, it worked. This may work for you as well, something you might want to try out.